to Indianapolis Motor Speedway, where qualifying is underway for the FSM Customs IMSA Series. So we see Joe Madigan in the 56 out on track for his qualifying. So I have Ian Montrose, Cody Cleaver, so Cameron West heading out, Noah Rail, Lucas Hoitzma, Ethan Evers. -minute qualifying session. Madigan starts his first official lap, as does Montrose, as he gets across the yard of brakes. Hoitzman has joined him in the Audi. Cody Cleaver, the first LMP2. Noah Rail not too far behind. Cameron West. Check in on Madigan. Should be the first one to put a lap in. He had a pretty good gap over the LMP2s. Bright green Porsche. I believe this race will kind of be the calm before the storm. So we got Talladega trucks coming up after this. Golden Eagle Syrup Super Speedway Series. That one should be quite entertaining. Madigan a 126.3 set the benchmark. Fastest of the GT3s as Cody Cleaver goes fastest in LMP. Hoitzman just put down a blistering time, but I guess he maybe got an off track because it did not count. But he had a 125.8. If he can keep up that speed and not get the off track he picked up, should see Hoitzma contend for the pole. Let's go on board in the Audi. He snakes through the infield section, heading back out to the main oval. I don't quite run the Cup layout. This is a little bit different. The NASCAR layout for the road course, they turn back into the infield right about here. I guess we do. There we go. So they are running the NASCAR circuit. I believe NASCAR and IndyCar both run this layout. Hoitzma keeps it on track that time. The 125.5 takes over the pole in GT3. Nice lap for the low drag Labor 12 Audi. Noah Rail able to get the top spot in LMP2 with a 117.4. Cleaver's currently second in the deuce. Cameron West 76 is third, and Hayden bottom of the charts right now. 123.1. He obviously made a mistake. That's 6 seconds off the pace. As he comes to the line, we'll see if he picks it up. A 123 goes to a 116. So by a sec, let's see, half a second, a little bit more than half a second. Hayden Lowell up over Noah Rail. So he gets his second lap to count. See if Rail can respond. It's like 3 cars not going out for qualifying yet. And those are Jeff Price, Harry Gurdell, Mike Edwards. We heard the 14 team has withdrawn from the race. Hope that's not true of the 19 and the 70 as well. That would be a shame. Rail's last lap is 17.4, not able to improve. Cleaver got a 110 in, but obviously had a shortcut somewhere. Pick that up. Let's see what he gets this lap. 121, so I'm going to guess coming out of the pits that lap. So he'll get one more run at it. Cleavers finally gets the time to count. He'll post the 4th best time in GT3. If anybody were to join right now, you'd be guaranteed a top 5 spot. Unless many people join. Both classes with 4 cars out there. Looks like Harry Grindell in GT3 has got out on track in the 70, so now we got 5 cars in GT3. A lot of the oval guys that started this series have fallen by the wayside. A lot of people said they wanted this series and then not out here racing it. Oh, the McLaren loses the back end coming off of the final turn. Going to tag the outside wall lightly. Grindell likely not to get a lap time in now. Just get some practice before we get started. I think Grindell could give Hoytsma a challenge if he can get through the other 3 cars. Madigan's actually been pretty quick too. Montrose usually has like good 1 lap speed. And Evers is consistently a little slower, but he's out there trying to learn his road course racing, so he hasn't given up yet. Here he's going to get a little more practice in, but he's not going to be able to get his lap down. Check in on Evers. There he is in the Ferrari. Only 2 cars on track right now. We go through the infield S's. Right-hander heading back to the main oval. Out one to the track we go. Back to the infield briefly. Sharp right to a bit of a long left. Then back to the right, onto the main straight once again. As Ethan disappears, qualifying's over. 8 cars officially get a lap down. I think 9 cars got out on track. We're heading to our 45, well, it says 35 laps. 45-minute timed event. As our field grids up out there on the main straight. Realize I may have Hayden muted, but who knows? Looks like they have a full pace lap to go. So we'll have plenty of time to talk about the starting lineup. Plenty of time.
Alright guys, welcome to Indy. You know how it is. Single file start on green. Just be smart. Don't do anything stupid. You know how it works.
Be smart and don't do anything stupid? That's too many things. It's too many things, Hayden. So small field here tonight at Indy. I don't know if people hate the track that much or what, but here we are. Hayden in the 67 Napa Motorsports LMP on pole. Noah Rail, that light blue 22, starts in second. Cody Cleaver, the red and white Fort Worth screen machine, starts in the third spot. Cameron West, the Blockbuster scheme, starts in fourth. No Will Spark this week. And that
Just
is
a little housekeeping. Joseph Madigan's going to start with an EOL in his class. And Colin Teague would be starting from the pit lane if he was here, so that will defer to next week because the penalty was for his next race, not the next race.
Oh, there you go. Lucas Hoytsman pole in the GT3 category, the black, white, and gold Audi. Joe Madigan, the bright green Porsche, starts in second. Montrose, the orange Mercedes, starts third. Ethan Evers, black and red Ferrari, starts fourth. And Harry Grindell, the white, red, and black McLaren, will start fifth in his number 70.
And Swiss, I apologize for the full pace lap.
Let's go in.
Field's going to be tight now, I think.
I doubt it. We're going to be begging for things to talk about later. Probably going to interview drivers.
There's a good chance I have to leave, right?
Hi.
Hi, Swiss.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I honestly don't think this track had a short pace lap option.
I mean, is what it is. I'm just coming in to make sure you're okay with me interviewing you during the race, because, well, we're going to need it.
Yeah, not a huge field tonight, but that's, not a problem. Competition should still be good with Cameron and Cody if I make any mistakes. So, and the GT race should also be pretty exciting with Madigan having to come from the back.
Damn poor. Good luck. And Grindell didn't get a lap down either, so he's also in the back.
Damn. So, but anyway, yeah, go ahead and pull me in. Whenever you want, even entering pit lane. And pit lane is kind of a little tricky entrance there, so you might catch some people out.
All right, bud, we'll do.
Adios.
Hello, Delta Prime. How are things?
Very good, sir.
I'm coming to ask permission to be able to do interviews mid-race. If anyone wants to opt out, please do so now.
Well, I mean, I don't care. I'm going to suck either way.
Because it's 45 minutes of very spread out and very small fields, so I'm going to be bored, and I'm going to be looking around for drivers to talk to.
If I crash, I will blame you as well, though. So just, it is what it is.
That's perfectly fair. I'm okay with that.
Take the risk.
I don't mind crashing you.
Alright, guys, remember,
Damn.
Yeah,
single
I didn't
file
think
on
so.
green GT, please,
I mean, you're guaranteed a
I don't
top
know, maybe
five
4 or 5
finish, so what the fuck do I
seconds
care?
after LMP2.
I know, right? Sad is I could end up fifth, which is sad.
It's
Last.
possible. It's possible you could end up fifth with no crashes.
I always just say I got top 5. Takes care of everything.
I think Ethan's got fifth locked down, but it would take him a big mistake from like when you didn't turn in practice. It would take that kind of mistake.
Did you see me not turn somewhere?
No, I was talking about Montrose. Okay, good luck, everybody. Bye.
Hello.
I didn't have time to ask Lojack. That's okay. Lucas is usually okay with it. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Are you okay with me talking to you during the race?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Mike, you talked to me during the race.
Blake in there hanging out. Green flag is out. Making sure we got everyone covered. Top 4 get off and running. That is the LMP class. And then you see the GT3s in the background also taking the green flag. Montrose immediately going for the move on Lucas Hoitzma. Harry Grindell up to third already as Ethan Evers is dropping back. Grindell looking for second. Madigan jumps to the outside. He started tail into the field. He's up to third. Grindell fourth. Now they have the one of Montrose with the Mercedes in front of him, fishtailing everywhere. And that is Madigan to the inside going for second. A little bit of contact with Montrose, not too much. Keeps it in shape. Madigan has to cut the... Oh, Harry Grindell's going to loop it. The McLaren back in comes around. And Harry Grindell spins it. Up front, the top four LMP2s all seem to be doing okay. Cleaver has a bit of a moment. And that allows West to get ahead of him.
Just
Rail right on Hayden's back end. GT3s. It's Hoitzma, Montrose, Madigan, and Grindell and Evers. Those two 8 and 10 seconds back from the GT3 leader. GT3 field already spread out. See how long it takes Hayden to catch the GT3 traffic. We're on lap number 2 of a predicted 33. It's a timed race. Let's swap over our scoreboard so you can see that. There you are. "45 minutes in the FSM Customs IMSA Series. Top 3 LMP2s have broken away from Cleavers. Cleaver had a bit of a moment on lap 1. We're going to be looking for it all night, but closest pedal on track right now is this top 3 in LMP2. Heard West slide those tires a little bit, loose from ground. Noah Rail trying to keep within a second of Hayden. To get back onto the main stretch, complete lap 2. There's your LMP2 field, all on the front stretch. All the drivers in this race that are in the Discord have given me permission to interview them mid-race, so that is exciting. Yeah, Benki, unfortunately we only have 9 cars tonight. I don't know why people were afraid of the Indy Road Course, or maybe just a very popular other plans Friday night kind of deal. I'm not sure what the story is, but we're out here running anyway, all 9 of them. Let's see, they're lapping at a 116, 117. Ethan's 42 back, so I think maybe another 2 laps we'll start getting into the GT3 traffic. Gap to Rail now 2 seconds as he had a bobble. Now West is closed in. See if West is able to use the draft and then put on a move on Rail at the end of the straightaway. Doesn't look like he's quite close enough. West will stay in line. Montrose and Madigan battle in GT3. This is for second in the GT3 category. The orange Mercedes and the green Porsche. Food had the priority, Marcus. I mean, I don't blame you. I'd probably find any excuse not to run this track. If I'm being honest, I would find any excuse not to have to run this track. It's probably fun in like a truck. But there's not many things that I would find fun around this track. Maybe like a Skippy. Skippy could be kind of fun. Slide it through those infield sections and then laugh at how bad they are down the long straights. It could be fun. You know what would be great here? Pro 4 jumpy truck would be a good time. You just cut all the corners. Keep it between the walls and you're good. Brisket was your goal, not this track. Brisket does sound good. I have some stuffed crust pizza. It's a new Friday night tradition around here. Pizza of some sort on Fridays. Celebrate the weekend. There you go, Matt. So Margison, tell us about this brisket. I mean, if you want to, get on the broadcast and tell us about this brisket. Share it with everyone. If you have a moment. I'm not sure if you're able to hop in, but if you are, jump in the waiting room and we will discuss this brisket while we watch this race. As big as the gap has grown between the green and orange cars, it's still the closest battle on track. Hayden is out front. And he has caught the GT3 of Ethan Evers to put him one lap down. Cameron West has pit the 76 car. Might have lost one of our LMP2s. Got to know our rail 4 seconds. Then another 3 back to Cody Cleaver. Rail now has to get by the GT3 traffic. Evers keeps it to the left. Rail gets through. Don't see Margison in the waiting room, so let's go chat with Hayden. Why not, right? Hi, Hayden.
Hi, Swiss.
Well, you're well out in front already. I think we've lost Cameron West. We're down to 3 cars in the LMP2.
Yeah, it did say Cameron has manually disconnected, so he will end up 4th in the LMP2s. Looks like Noah made a mistake at some point because he was kind of right with me, and then all of a sudden he was not.
Yeah, he fell back to Cameron, and then next thing you know, not so much. Now I'm gonna go back and try to figure out what happened to Cameron. It says he may have wrecked. I'm gonna go find out.
Interesting, but
Because he was
yeah,
third.
I think
Oh
Noah.
yeah, there he goes.
Oh boy. I
Sputtered
think
out
Noah
right
might
in
have
front of
cut
Cleaver.
one of the corners, and that's why he fell back so quickly, giving him a slowdown.
And West spun out, dropped to 4th, and then disconnected out of anger, I guess. It'd be like that sometime.
That's understandable.
So what are you going to talk about for the next 36 minutes?
We're only 9 minutes in.
Yep.
Well, geez. I don't really know. How's the battle for the GT3 lead look?
Hoytsma has 4 seconds over Madigan. Madigan's got 2.5 over Montrose.
Alright, sorry guys, I gotta head out here.
Oh, we're losing Noah Rail. It is down to me and Cody Cleaver in the LMP2s.
Well, Cleaver is 14 seconds back.
Whatever happened to Harry? He's quite a bit off the pace.
He's fine. That McLaren on his flat track seems to lose the back end quite a lot.
Interesting. It needs the compression of some elevation, I guess.
Just a little bit of corner angle to get that McLaren to settle in, it seems, because I've seen him 3 times lose that back end, you know, once in the race, a couple times in practice, or qualifying, I guess, since that was his practice.
Harry's used up all his good luck this week already.
Yeah, it seems so. Still so cool to watch the fire come out the back.
That is the coolest thing about that car. Probably one of the coolest features of any car in iRacing.
All of the flames coming out of the snout. The only car in iRacing where I feel like the front is the back. Maybe it's like that
Oh, I
Voldemort.
tuned it too soon.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter. Your lead has
Should I give
grown.
Harry a push?
Just draft him for a while. Chat with him. Teach him some things. If he was in driver chat, I would so bring him in here so you could give him some pointers.
Well, pointer number 1 would be don't overshoot turn 1 like a dumbass, like I just did. And tip number 2 would be don't spin out.
As he breathes fire at you.
Oh, and he's got a 4-wheel slide through that corner.
So you see where his grip is
Oh,
struggling. Oh, he's going to
Harry.
fly over the curb.
All right, you know what? Maybe I'll just get on out of here.
He is ahead of Ethan Evers, so there's that. It's beating one car.
I mean, Ethan, I love you, buddy, but that's not saying much.
He just passed Noah Rail. Way to go, Ethan.
Ethan Evers has passed an LMP2 as a GT3. This is a monumental day.
He also passed Cameron West. He's passed 2 of them.
Damn, he's flying.
So what do you think we need to do to get the car count up in this series?
That's a good question. I was gonna post. I was probably gonna make a Google poll
Survey?
or questionnaire. Yeah, see and post that and see what we got to do because I know the schedule is not great. Kind of came up with it in an afternoon. I've kicked around the idea, and it's the first time I'm saying it publicly, of maybe next season we just go to one car type, like maybe it's a GT3 only series. I feel like that might help car count a little bit, because then everyone that's racing will be, I'm sorry, Ian, will be in the same class.
Think that'll help?
It might.
Because all that excitement around the LMP2 right now, or the LMP Hyper, whatever the number one is with the Porsches and all that.
The LMDH.
Yeah, that.
It sounds a lot better than it actually is, and that's because of how the LMDH drives on cold tires. And
So-
basically that means it essentially doesn't.
It's a bit of a nightmare on cold tires, huh?
Yes,
That's how it is in real life.
Which I love the realism of it, but basically, I don't trust a full field of SRL oval drivers
Fair enough.
on lap 1.
So what if we did GT3 and GT4?
That's a tempting idea. I haven't thought of that one. Mostly because I'm not a huge fan of GT4s, but then I just drive GT3.
GT4 is better for your learners.
This is true. Oh, you know, curb bad in LMP2.
Curb bad every series.
But no, I know I'm an outlier in thinking that this is a fun road course, but
Yes.
definitely I think working on a better schedule would help. Maybe just every week is, I don't know, what got high participation other than Daytona because it was a season opener.
Maybe if we do like Daytona a couple of times, because people seem to love it.
Daytona a couple of times. Maybe we just rotate. Maybe we just rotate between Daytona, Spa, and Monza.
Those all had good count, yeah.
It's kind of a balance because you want to bring in tracks that have variety, but you don't want to bring in too many to where.
Okay, we'll add Watkins Glen and the Roval.
Those are already in the schedule.
No, but I mean, do the rotation of small, limited rotation. Just do those 5 tracks 3 times.
Oh, there we go. Just like the Super Speedway series, we'll just start repeating tracks.
Yeah, exactly.
Friday it will be the repeating track series.
They only have to get 5 tracks for the series. One of which is
Exactly.
already free with Charlotte.
We'll do some thinking. We'll put out a poll or two and see what people want.
What if the number one thing is have Hayden not be admin?
Then well, they can have their wish. Being in school, admitting 2 series is quite the challenge.
It's a bit to keep up with.
Exactly. So maybe going down to 1 series wouldn't be a terrible thing for me.
At least this
Um,
one's kind of relatively easy compared to the other one.
yeah, this one's pretty laid back. I offered Blake the ARCA job next season, and he didn't take it. So,
There's a reason for that.
yeah. I mean, he was all talk. Maybe we need a different item for ARCA, and I offered it to him, and he. Oh, there he is.
Blake, I heard you
How'd I get
turned
it?
down the ARCA job.
What?
I heard you turned down the ARCA job.
I did turn down the ARCA job.
What'd you turn down the ARCA
See?
job for?
Got school, man.
And
That's a lot of stuff right there.
it's not a lot of
I'm having
things to
2
do.
series while in school.
Well, that's your psycho.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're actually very correct.
How very are we talking? Like very, very, or just like a little very?
Can we go in between those 2 varies? Like,
All right.
very, very.
Oh, okay. I see what we're doing. How's IMSA going? Are we racing now or what?
We are racing right now. We're about 13 laps in, whatever that is in minutes. I'm not sure. Swiss could tell you.
Just past the 30 mark. There's, 30 to go in minutes times. We're at 28.18, 28.17, 20.16.
Just do it normal. Like, let's go dirt. Tell me you got 30 laps, and we'll call it good. We don't gotta do all the time stuff.
But it's IMSA, we're timed.
Wow. IMSA on dirt.
Oh god.
That
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 sounds
would
fun.
be,
You might see me there if we can get IMSA on dirt.
ironically, Nashville Super Speedway was almost Eldora.
Also,
That'd be wicked.
we can Friday Fun Night if you want a Friday Fun Night and do dirt with the IMSA cars.
Ooh.
GT3 on dirt. That could be fun.
Mhm.
That's gonna be a complete wreck fest.
It usually is, but it's quite entertaining.
Turn cautions off. Make it like a 20-minute race. Throw a
Like I
caution
said,
at like minute 9.
It's Friday Fun Night. It's 20 laps. And it's no cautions and damage repairs itself. So if you get killed by Blake, you get to fix it.
Well, you know what? There we go. That might not be a bad idea.
But Hayden
Just
doesn't
wait
normally
until you
Friday Fun
hear-
Night with this.
Just wait until you hear my bad idea for ARCA next season.
I think I know where it's going.
Where is it going, Blake?
Was it from the picture that you sent a while ago?
Oh,
the one a
dirt
while
track?
ago? Yes.
Dude, that one, that's fun.
I think
I've
Cleaver
done
did
some-
it best with the figure 8. It was great.
That was
Well,
something.
It was. I think
Great might not be the word you're looking for, but it was
As far-
entertaining.
exactly entertaining. As far as like something that was different and out there and shaking things up, it was a good race.
I think the craziest, like, I never knew where I was. Like, I'd be wrecked or up front, or it was never. Definitely fun though.
Well, that's why
Oh.
we're just going to take an ARCA car and throw it on a rally track, and we're going to see what happens.
Hayden, Jay would like to know about the car when you had the car up in the air.
That would be the rally picture.
Oh my.
I've done some collaboration with Will Spark, and he's given me a setup already. So
I don't know if I trust that.
I'm with you. A Will Spark setup is definitely one to
Watch out
Take this-
for.
take with some caution.
It is.
It
But-
feels like it's pointed straight up in the air, so
Okay.
Now, were you at Crandon or Wild West or what?
a free track Swiss Daytona,
Daytona.
specifically the long layout, not the short.
Isn't Wild West also free?
Wild West would be nuts.
If it is, I'll have to take a look at that.
Fairly sure Wild
Don't
West
speed
is
on pit road.
also
Don't
free.
speed on pit road.
Locked
We
them
didn't
up
speed
right
on
at the
pit road.
line.
We're fine. It's fine. We're just gonna put 4 tires on it.
Snoco fuel?
Is this a one stopper
That's
or
a
a
good
two stopper?
question. I'm
What is-
pretty sure it's a 2-stopper.
What is the sponsor
What is-
for IMSA fuel?
FSM Customs.
That's
Also,
for the
what-
race series. We're looking about the fuel.
Well,
Yeah, what is the fuel?
Do they use VP racing fuels? I think.
I think
Oh,
they
that-
do.
that is a good racing fuel.
Pretty sure they do.
I think it is. Yeah, Partners VP Racing Fuel. This pit road is so long, I can just Google it.
That's great. Cody Cleaver leads now.
Well, there's no points for leading a lap, so
What if Cody Cleaver makes it past halfway and one stops this?
Then I would be concerned. Because he would definitely win.
There you go, Cody Cleaver. There's your chance. You gotta make it to 22.30, and then you can, not stop again.
Although I would suspect he'll be in this time. Well, we'll see if he takes tires or not, because I just took 4. Tires take longer than fuel.
Into the pit
Especially
lane he
with-
comes.
Like I said, he'll be in this time. What is the time at?
23.5.
He would need to do some saving.
Yeah, that's like almost 2 minutes of saving both ways, so you'd have to save 4 minutes of fuel. That's
Okay,
a
I
lot.
leave.
Okay, I
Okay,
stay.
bye.
Oh, I stay. Oh no, I leave.
What the fuck?
I just do a Delta Prime, just for fun. Okay, I leave. Hi.
He started screaming he got kidnapped.
Okay, and now I have to go talk to Hayden. Be right back.
Yep.
Hi. Cody says you have to
Hi
find
again,
him.
Swiss.
You have to find him a dirt setup for Xfinity at Eldora.
Find him a dirt setup for Xfinity at Eldora.
Mhm.
I can see what I can do.
Your stop was only 5 seconds longer than Cleaver's. I don't think he
Oh.
took tires.
Well, the gap is about the same. So he must have had a more conservative pit in.
Margison wants to know why for the dirt Xfinity, and then Cody is like, why not?
Exactly. Why not? Swiss, next season is the 10th season of SRL Arca.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do something big. We got to do something big and special.
Bring back season 1 schedule.
What was the season 1 schedule?
There was actually only like 11 races, so you'd have to add a few.
I'll
Make the
just
first
add Richmond
4
4 times.
The first 4 you can make whatever you want, and then the rest of the 11 goes exactly according to the old schedule, the first schedule. I could
That'd
look
be
it up.
interesting.
I mean, we got 20 minutes of nothing else going on. So
I mean, yeah, there's plenty of time.
I have it somewhere.
It
See what
should
I
just
can
be
find.
right there in Sim Racer Hub, right?
It could be there, actually. I was going to look elsewhere, but that makes sense. You make sense. Why are you making sense?
You know, I'm on a roll today. Someone said I was right, and now you're saying I make sense.
Right?
That's the first time in like a week and a half. You put one man on probation, and everyone flips out.
Well, then everyone loses their minds. We're going to watch Lucas lead for a while, as Harry Grandel's hit the pit lane.
I'm gonna stay behind Joseph here and not ruin his race with a dive bomb into a random corner.
He's gained on Lucas. It's now 3-ish, 4 seconds back. It was like 4.5, so half second over 20 minutes. Good morning, Outlaw. How are you? I'm trying to get the Sim Racer Hub while also broadcasting this race so we can look at the Season 1 ARCA
I passed
schedule.
Joseph, and it tells me that a faster car is coming up quick.
Okay, Season 1 schedule. 11 weeks, like I said. So you'd have to pick 4 at the beginning to be random. Then it started at Dover.
Oh boy.
So you can start yours at Daytona like everyone else and just be, a nut punch or whatever. Week 2 was Charlotte Oval. Week 3 went to North Wilkesboro.
You know, this isn't a bad schedule other than the Dover opener.
Week 4 went to Talladega. Week 5 went Kansas. Week 6 went to Bristol.
Oh boy.
Week 7 went to Rockingham. Week 8 went to Watkins Glen. Week 9, Iowa. Week 10, Homestead. And then the championship race at Richmond. 126 laps at Richmond.
Was that the scheduled distance?
Mm-hmm.
The scheduled distance was 126 laps. How did you come up with 126?
Well.
No, you know what? I figured it out. Don't answer that. 26 was too short. 100 and then 26 for Swiss. So yeah, I figured it out. Okay.
Even Jay in chat's like, I can tell you made the schedule. Yep, our first champion was Lucas Hoitzma, who won 4 races that season. Mike Edwards won 2. Steve Anderson won 2. He haven't seen him in a while.
Lucas
Dominic
Hoitzma
Lee,
winning 4 races in a season is just par for the course.
Dominic Lee won 1 that season, as did Bobby Patrica. He's the one that won the Watkins Glen race in a Lincoln Park themed car on Chester's birthday.
Lucas Hoitzma didn't win the road course?
Nope, Bobby Patrica did.
Damn.
Thomas Frazier even had a win that season. He won the Iowa race.
Damn.
Haven't seen T Fraze in a hot minute.
That would have been the old Watkins Glen too.
Mm-hmm. The retired
5 years
version.
ago.
Lucky he remembers that race. Nice.
I don't know why they retired it instead of making it legacy.
Reasons. I'm gonna go talk.
Harrison has a bunch of stupid reasons.
I'm gonna go talk to Lucas and see if he remembers that season.
Okay. Okay, bye.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you bored yet?
Listen to Hayden's stories on the broadcast.
We were coming to see if you remember that first season we were talking about.
Yeah?
It's been a while. Oh, it's pit time. We're one
Yeah,
stopping.
throwing down the pits.
We're one stopping GT3s, right?
No, you did nothing
Yes.
wrong. That was all me.
LMP2's got a 2-stop.
Yeah, this thing is getting real free on this low fuel. Putting all that weight in the back. It's really getting out of shape on me here, so I'm going to throw some back in it.
I'm sure the Golden Boy can handle it.
I don't know. A few times there, I was pretty much full lock to the left.
Well, at least you haven't Harry Grindelled. He spun the McLaren a couple times.
Yeah, that thing, man, I salute him for driving that.
I think he just likes the fire breathing and nothing else matters. How is the handling in the Audi? Hi, Blake. Blake, should we put these on dirt?
If Justin Fields throws another pick, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Bears game going well then?
No, I'm just playing Madden. Yeah, Giants for life, we're 1-2, but Giants for life,
I didn't know you were such a San Francisco Giants fan.
Ah,
I had to.
you already know what my favorite baseball team is.
I'm sure it's some terrible New York team.
The Yankees.
Yep, the Yonkers.
Oh, yeah, she's digging now.
I'm told to ask Blake about that Cowboys game with the Giants, apparently.
They played good.
44-0, I think it was.
40.
40, see? I'm glad you remembered the score.
Yeah, it was a good game.
It was a good
Very competitive.
game. About as competitive as this race, with Hayden Lowell 17 seconds in front, and, well, Hoitzma's going to be about that when he gets around Madigan from the pit lane.
That's why IMSA is kind of a little boring.
Oh, it's very boring right about now. Car count.
I
You
know.
might as well just turn on some music, go paint some cars, and nothing would change.
Right?
I predict he makes up about a second and a half right here.
I predict you'll still be leading.
Oh, that's
Yeah, but we know a second lead doesn't mean anything, as we saw last week. Oh, my bad.
Joe Madigan is rolling. Here comes Lucas down the front stretch.
We're good.
Lucas back out in front.
About to lose it.
Like, how's that game going? Sounds like it's going great.
Freaking horrible.
The Madden's probably more entertaining.
Oh, very. He actually, had action.
As Lucas is out there driving his butt off. Sorry,
You
Lucas.
drive your butt off
Apparently
in
that's
every
not
lap.
action. It's like Ethan Evers has retired. Now we're down to 6 cars. It's going great.
I think I know what the problem with it is.
What's the problem?
It's road.
I don't know if that's the problem. Because we have road course races in the other series, and they have a little bit better attendance than this.
Just a little bit. You know what the problem is? It doesn't have 900 horsepower.
Oh my gosh. So we could do Gen 4 road series?
No. Even better. You ready?
Go ahead.
The 410 Sprint Car Tour.
That would be so much fun.
Uh-huh. I'm a genius.
Because we've done that on Friday Fun Night. It is hilarious how hard it is to drive those on a road course.
410s?
Yeah.
Well, they don't turn right.
Exactly. That's why I said it's hilarious. It's funny as hell to watch them.
How do you race?
Normally,
you just don't.
Ask Toby. Toby's the one that usually gets it working.
No. I got an idea. I think I know what it is. When you can't turn right, you go into the grass and just full throttle it, and it turns.
There you go. You get to slow down, but you already be slow. Then you go straight away.
Right.
Take off like a bat out of hell.
That third interception of the game I've just thrown.
Have you tried not throwing interceptions?
It's a Justin Fields thing.
It's probably a Blake Giglio at the controller thing.
No, not.
You
I have 3 turnovers in the half.
You could, not use Justin Fields.
Oh no, dude.
Or
not this guy again.
Hi Hayden, bye Hayden.
Always the same spot.
He lost a little
What
ground to
track are you
Madigan
racing
too.
at? Indy road course?
Mm-hmm.
I think we should just race the oval.
That'd be fun. I'm more interested in Madigan is catching Hoytsman right about now. How do we feel about that, Lucas?
Not great.
Not great. I'll tell you, the back of your car looks beautiful.
Oh,
The gold?
Mm-hmm, the gold
Hopefully
at the
we
top,
can
the white
keep
at the
that
bottom.
view going.
I'm riding along with Madigan in the cockpit. I'm getting a real good close-up. I can actually read the word Hoytsman on the back bumper perfectly. Are you maybe saving a little tire? He's going balls out or what?
Audi has just gotten worse and worse. Started off so great. It's getting a little upsetty spaghetti in the corners now.
Uh-oh.
What is?
His Audi.
Audi.
Audis.
No.
Not Audi.
Audi. Indy.
There we go. That's good.
There's the guy who said Falcon.
Okay, just because I have a New York accent a little bit, you cannot.
Got the Falcon tires.
Which Vulcan tires are you talking about?
Thanks.
I had to. There's
The
a
ones in
joke.
Rochester.
There's a joke
Stop.
about. I think it's a geography joke. This is they were talking about the Falkland Islands out there in the ocean, and they were like, "Which Falkland Islands are you talking about, Professor?" Good times. There's so many fans here to watch this race, but there's only 6 cars on track. It feels like that F1 race back in like early 2000s.
Must be the best 6 cars in the nation.
I mean, it is a packed fucking house. It looks like that million people they had for that 100th Indy 500 or whatever. Yes, fucking coffee.
Oh my god, you guys. You guys are killing me. Now I'm never gonna say it.
You just said it.
Said what?
You said you were never going to say it. Then you said it.
Stop. Stop it. You're hurting my brain.
Dude, I'm bored, okay? We're watching a battle for the lead in GT3 and I'm still bored. What's messed up about the session, Ethan?
The one other LMP on track. Bruh. Right behind us.
Oh my god.
You guys distracted me. I could have scored before half.
You also could have thrown another pick before half.
No, I put Daniel Jones back in. We're better now. Look, you want to trade for Justin Fields? I need 3 first-rounders. Guaranteed to throw
so
3
well.
interceptions a game.
Try to skate a Harry.
No,
I'm throwing Colin Johnson.
If anyone wants
cautions
the
for
Madden
rookie dogs,
more, I
perfect.
got sick of Justin Fields, traded him to Blake, and now Blake's sick of him.
No,
There
he's
you go.
good when he's good, but he's horrible when he's horrible.
So he's horrible all the time?
Oh,
No.
there's the upsetty spaghetti I was talking about.
A Spetty SpaghettiOs.
I like SpaghettiOs.
There's a Madigan right on your booty hole.
Whoa. With SpaghettiOs?
Oh my god.
I have too much fun.
A Besto SpaghettiOs? Gross.
Chef Boyardee. Do you guys have that where you guys are? I don't know if that's like a national thing.
Chef Boyardee is like a global thing.
Okay. I didn't know if it was just a New York thing.
Yeah, the rest of us are just a third world country. We don't even have canned food.
Basically. You aren't in New York, where you at?
Somewhere better?
That's exactly what I was gonna say, but you stole my punchline.
Yup.
Come on, you don't want to pay horrible taxes and stuff?
And, you know, all of it go to the city and not go to anywhere else.
Exactly.
I didn't know
They do
Chef
upstate
Boyardee was
dirty.
that gourmet. Now you know, Jay.
When can I win the candle giveaway again?
Tuesdays. Hey, we actually have a battle for third now, too. Grindella's caught Machos.
I want to win another candle.
Because the other one tasted so good?
It did, dude. The flavor was insane.
I'm glad you like the
Great
flavor.
great after smell.
What about Outlaw?
Nah, you drink spring cars?
Uh-oh. We got a pass going on. Harry Grindella to the outside of Ian Machos. Which will give him the inside if he can stay there. Go back to the left. No, can't stay there. The McLaren's going to go around and that battle is over.
Can you should, okay, that's what I'm thinking, alright? I'm thinking.
Whee.
I'm a big thinker.
Don't do that too much. Don't need the smoke in here.
You might hurt
That
yourself.
car has seemed evil today.
Oh,
I
there
forget.
it is. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Golden Boy gets taken down.
Point in case right there. Damn.
No, it could have been partly
Thanks
my
to the
fault, 'cause
iRacing
I,
grass
when
update, I
went
didn't
to
lose
upshift,
5
my,
seconds.
Wheel didn't recognize it, so I had to do it a second time.
Battle for the lead.
You sound so excited.
I am. It was like the second pass I've seen all race.
I would say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
Because it's road.
Yes, something like that. Glad you're starting to get the concept, though.
We get it. Blake Giglio's terrible at road.
Actually, I'm not great, but I'm not terrible.
What was that race you and Lucas had? Was it Sonoma?
Yeah, and
And
then
the
Cliff
art-
helped me win.
Yeah.
And then Lucas yelled at Cliff, and
Oh
then they
man, I
don't
was
talk.
a Cliff.
Well, you guys don't talk anymore, remember?
We were mad at each other for about 20 minutes
No, you
I
guys
think we
don't talk
played Madden.
anymore.
that night against each other.
Lucas is lying. They don't talk anymore.
No, I hate Cliff.
Who doesn't?
Wow.
Cliff, I hope you're listening. Actually, no,
No,
I,
he's making some tires. Working.
I don't hope anyone's watching this.
Well, if no one... Oh, okay.
It's so bad.
I'm gonna lose. It's 4th and 20 right now.
Have you tried not losing instead?
No, I'm gonna pull a lucky. I'm restarting again.
Audi is upsetty spaghetti. It is throwing a tantrum right now.
And it's throwing blocks. Just kidding. Here comes Madigan to the inside. Be the long way around once they get to the second turn. Oh, that's a bit offline.
Oh, we're winning. We're winning now, boys.
Oh, Madigan let you through
Yeah,
there.
she is not happy with me.
I'm a little surprised he didn't push the issue there. Guys are side by side.
I had to. I drove through the grass just in case. See, like, in this situation, if he does what he did last week, kind of acceptable. I've blocked him like 4 or 5 times at this point. So, I'm kind of expecting it, but I'm not going to move.
Maybe he has taken note of that.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? We're all here for a good show.
Put on a good show.
Who we reckon?
If you don't remember last week, these two cars fighting for the lead at Long Beach, final corner of the race. The green one got into the black and gold one and spun it a little bit.
Oh boy.
Telling me 3 to go. That could be accurate or not.
It's about that.
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef? We don't have enough cars for beef.
Oh, there's always beef. You can always find beef. I should know, right?
What if you're on a chicken diet?
Ooh, that's true. You still got beef.
I wonder if everyone in that Super Speedway series knows that I can't put another race up until I get out of here. But if someone else wanted to, they can. I made quite a few admins in that series.
$85 and you got a deal.
JR Deal is on the moderator. I can't remember who else I put in. It's like 3-4 people though. Ethan Evers, JR Deal, and Zach Martis all have admin privileges. She can all advance the session and wait until we have a new one go up.
German engineers must have put a Bluetooth adjustment in my car, 'cause it's coming back to me.
I have a German car chasing you too.
Oh,
I love German
right.
cars. Wow, we got a nice Volkswagen out there, or what?
I mean, kind of.
Pretty much.
Pretty sure at one point Volkswagen Groups had a stake in each of those companies.
Whoever's in the Audi, they gotta win.
Oh, yeah.
Is that you?
What about the Audi? I'm going to interview Hayden for his win. I'll be back.
Okay.
Hi, Twist.
Hello, why are you not leading?
Because I pit.
And Cody is not.
Cody is way off the pace right now.
He's trying to make it, huh?
Yeah, there's 2 laps to go here. If he can make it, I'll be thoroughly impressed, and he absolutely deserves the win.
I think he's throwing the dice because the worst he can finish is second, right?
Right?
So why not? Absolutely
that
nothing to
GT
lose.
lead has looked very thrilling.
Yeah, it's been close battle.
I know those two have a little bit of a history together. Just get going all the way back to last week.
So far back.
Right?
He's
As I
going
passed
for it
Harry
again.
for I feel like I passed Harry for like the 18th time tonight.
Madigan gets to the inside. I should have stayed in Lucas's voice chat. He was doing better when I was there. Madigan gets through.
Madigan, new race leader?
In GT3.
Hot damn.
And on the overall podium right now.
From the back to the lead.
Where's Cleaver? He's going to get to the line. Which is probably not what he wanted to do, so he is on the final lap for him. Can he make it back around in the deuce? There is the gap back to Hayden.
He might.
If he does, I will be ultra impressed.
I will too.
Let's go back to GT3. Hoytsma could give him a bump.
I would expect it.
They're going to be the final cars to finish the race here, and they're going through the final 2 turns.
Cody's going to make it.
Timer has expired. Hoytsma not able to get to the 56, and Joe Madigan will win in back-to-back weeks, this time without controversy.
Swiss, they're starting their final lap.
No, they just completed it, did they not?
No, because they don't finish until after the overall winner finishes.
Ah.
Oh, Cody's out of
Cleaver's
gas! He's out of gas!
See if Montrose will give him a push. Nope. He ran out so close to the end. So now Hayden is the one that gets to actually end the race. I forgot it goes by
Pretty
overall. Hayden gets the win at Brickyard. Madigan, Hoytsma. Looks like Hoytsma's now 4 seconds back. Madigan just has to cruise.
They should be on their final lap, I think.
Yes. Montrose and Grindel have already finished because they were behind you guys. So Montrose finishes 3rd. Grindel finishes 4th. Waiting for Madigan to make his way around.
Joseph?
Is Joseph? Yes.
Does
he is
Joseph have an issue?
No, he's way out in front of Lucas.
Okay.
Here comes the Madigan off the corner. And Joe Madigan picks up the GT3 win officially now.
Yeah, he looked just like really slow for some reason.
Cleaver is putt-putting around, trying to make it back to the line.
Oh, I should have stayed on the track and given Cody a push. He's not going to make it. Well, the good news is he'll still be second.
He's going to be second no matter what. He's just not going to get a finish here. All right. Tell me about your race. How was it? Was it good? Did you win? Good job. Tell me about your friends, fans, sponsorships. Go.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Napa Auto Parts, Madigan Motorsports, Arc Music, and who am I forgetting? C2X. Good race, pole, fastest lap, and the race wins. And fastest of practice. So I got the Grand Slam here today. Was a good car, handled well.
Okay, good. Joe Madigan
cool.
won the GT3 class. Tell me about that.
Well, he had a fast car. He had to come from the back. He wanted to race Lucas really hard and clean, and he ended up getting the win for Madigan Motorsports and Hy-Vee.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
In that Porsche. Okay, bye.
Appreciate all of our sponsors help make this happen, and FSM Customs appreciate you especially for putting this series on for you. We appreciate you. We got to get out of here and head over to fix a race session before we have to get into it over at Talladega in the trucks. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching this one. We'll catch you in the next race.